Hello there! So we're gonna watch the Bb.Pilipinas free speak. Why free speak? Should be free speech. Or maybe they are, two words used separately and they're just put one after the other para mas makakreate ng interest. So it was used individually, free, and then SpEaK. Maybe I really didn't have a general background of this event. Or was there an introduction or explanation about this? I'm not sure. So share your thoughts about it if you know the reason behind this title. Okay, let's go beyond that and let's proceed now to the individual answer. The candidates answered their respective questions. The criteria for judging, we have, I forgot. Content and articulation, 40%. Delivery and clarity, 30%. Poise and presence, 20%. And overall impact is 10%. Diba? So, ang laki na ibinigay doon. If you put together presence and overall impact, that's 30%. So, you still have a strong chance of making it through. If you still remain composed, even if your answer was a failure, or there's still, how do you say that? How do you say it? Grace under pressure. I was thinking of, giving my verdict into words, like after a candidate has spoken, then I would say good, or bad, or tolerable. Wow, shit. Amazing. Libelous. Derogatory.
Or derogatory.
Nonsense. The greatest answer on earth. Mali ka, te. Mediocre. Wonder. Superb. Mabuti pang umuwi ka na.
Lalaka.
But I would just settle for points. Point system tayo. Alright, so from 5 to 9.9. Alright, so without further ado, let's go straight now to this exciting Q&A of Bb.Pilipinas Pageant 2019. And this is one of the 4 na pagkukunan ng scores para makapasok ang candidates sa top 25. So we have the national costume, their scores in the national costume, in the press presentation, here, and one more. What's that? Where is that? And a closed-door interview. So, malaki pa talaga yung chance na recover yung mga kandidatang hindi makakasagot o makapagbibigay ng bonggang-bonggang explanasyon sa kanilang mga sagot dito sa Free Speak. Alright, so let's proceed now with candidate number 1.
Poverty. My take on poverty is usually it's the lack of education. When you start with poverty, there's always, how do you say, like a domino effect. When you start from the very top, educating the children on the means of how do you say,
she's got a great accent.
In the world,
she speaks
how to
very
get a job,
well.
How to educate themselves, to take care of themselves. We could lessen the poverty.
I'm quite surprised, really.
What I wanted to,
hindi ko kailangan ganun siya
usually
kabongga.
one of my dreams is to end world poverty, because when you see videos, when you see
She's charming as well. She looks like American Idol's Jessica. I forgot the name, the half Filipina.
selfie is very famous today, especially to the millennials. But I think one great advice that I could give to everybody is to use your selfie wisely. Use it in a way that you can inspire other people, that you can touch lives of other people through the captions that you are writing and through the pictures that you are posting. I believe that social media is a very powerful tool to inspire and be part of others' lives. Thank you. Thank you.
Press freedom. Everyone is entitled for his or her opinion, and I believe that in this world we are given that freedom to speak our mind, to see the truth, and to act good to other people. Thank you.
Social media. Social media is a powerful tool in uniting people. Now, compared to previous generations, everyone can reach each other and send a message. So we should use this platform to communicate with each other. Instead of bashing each other and talking about our differences, we should talk about where we are all, about what we all believe in, so that we can create a united world together. Thank you. Couture versus RTW.
Stella Invierna.
As beauty queens, we are used to wearing something that is very glamorous, but I think that we are more than what we are on the outside. And so it's not important what we wear. What I think is important is something that we use our voice for, the causes that are very close to our hearts. So I think I would still wear RTW for as long as I get to use my voice to fight for the causes that I believe in. Thank you.
Water shortage. Here in Manila, we're experiencing a water shortage in different places, and I think it is important to consume the water what we have, because not every time there is always water in your place or in your.
You know what, in fairness, I would take press freedom or gender equality over this water shortage. It looks simple, but it is not. I don't really have any idea how would I answer it. In 30 seconds, if I were in their position, I really don't know. So let's be kind to them. They're really under pressure, and it's really, mind-boggling. However easy the question might be, still, andun yung kaba. I don't know, there. Hanga pa rin ako sa kanila talaga. I could give a great
Why
answer
we
to
need
this.
products? It's very important that we know ourselves, no matter what skin colors that we have. As long as we love and accept ourselves, flaws and all, we can be proud of whoever we are, and we can be confidently beautiful, whatever it is that people will say us. It is not about the color, it is how you carry yourself, confidently and beautifully, no matter what the other people or the standards of this world is telling you to. Thank you.
Cursing. Being raised by a Christian family, I believe that cursing is one way of being bad to other people. It is a way of judging people. If we Filipinos and we human beings doesn't have that right to judge people, because we are born equally in the image and likeness of God. So we should not curse the people, because it is a way of degrading the person. Thank you. Gender equality. To me, gender equality means respect. Respect to one's gender, respect to each one's individuality. And if we will be able to achieve that, then peace and acceptance would follow. No matter what color, no matter what gender, no matter what you want in life, let us all accept and embrace each other's differences. Thank you. Animal cruelty. I'm a vegan, and I do not support animal cruelty, because they do have a life too. And we should be more mindful of what we consume, because agriculture is the leading cause of animal agriculture is the leading cause of climate change, and we should be more mindful of these changes.
My word is climate change. For the past few weeks, we have experienced a lot of strategies when it comes to environmental problems. And I just hope that the things that's happening will be an eye-opener to every one of us, in what kind of responsibilities that we have in environment and what kind of things we're doing for the good of sustainable living, on how are we as a people, as a human, into our nature. Because at the end of the day, we are the one who is going to suffer if they're not going to change for good.
Moving on. Moving on, for me, is constant because change is a constant thing in the world. And if we are not moving on in our lives, then we will be stagnant to wherever we are. And moving on is change, and it is something to look forward to, which means you have a new beginning, you have a new life, and you can change yourself for the betterment. And tomorrow is actually a present, and it is moving on. Every day is something to be grateful for. That's it. Thank you.
Pia and Catriona. Pia and Catriona is the Miss Universe for 2015 and 2018. I am very proud to be part of them in a way that I am a Filipina as well, and that they bring up the flag barrier of the Philippines. And I joined this competition, which was able for me to have an advantage in a way for me to be able to also represent the Philippines. And I hope that I can do that as well. Thank you.
Hello. Ano sabi mo? Ano? Nagulit nga?